If you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. There are a number of women who have brought about immense change in society. Great dreams of great dreamers are always transcended. Teaching is a very noble profession that shapes the character, caliber, and future of an individual. If the people... The bird is powered by its own life and by its motivation. Today, India is a nuclear weapons state. My view is that at a younger age your optimism is more and you have more imagination, etc. You have less bias. To succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal. Nations consist of people. And with their effort, a nation can accomplish all it could ever want. Look at the sky. We are not alone. The whole universe is friendly to us and conspires only to give the best to those who dream and work. One of the very important characteristics of a student is to question. Let the students ask questions. We should not give up and we should not allow the problem to defeat us. I was a disadvantaged child from a non-educated family, yet I had the advantage of being in the company of great teachers. If we are not free, no one will respect us. Let us sacrifice our today so that our children can have a better tomorrow. To become unique, the challenge is to fight the hardest battle which anyone can imagine until you reach your destination. Life is a difficult game. You can win it only by retaining your birthright to be a person. The wealth of information now available at the click of a finger amazes me. Small aim is a crime, have great aim. For me, there is no such thing as a negative experience. Do we not realize that self-respect comes with self-reliance? Man needs his difficulties because they are necessary to enjoy success. We must think and act like a nation of 1 billion people and not like that of 1 million people. Science is a beautiful gift to humanity, we should not distort it. Developing nations want to become developed nations. We have not invaded anyone. We have not conquered anyone. We have not grabbed their land, their culture, their history and tried to enforce our way of life on them. Every nation has to follow a certain policy, commercial, trade, various other types of policies. For me, there are two types of people, the young and the experienced. As a child of God, I am greater than anything that can happen to me. War is never a lasting solution for any problem. Regarding marriage, somehow, it didn't happen. One fellow in such a big family not getting married is not an issue. You see, God helps only people who work hard. That principle is very clear. A teacher should have a creative mind. I firmly believe that unless one has tasted the bitter pill of failure, one cannot aspire enough for success. While children are struggling to be unique, the world around them is trying all means to make them look like everybody else. Excellence is a continuous process and not an accident. Medical costs are of concern, both in developing and developed countries. The government, whether state or central, is elected. That means we have a responsibility to elect the right kind of leaders. Great teachers emanate out of knowledge, passion and compassion. God, our Creator, has stored within our minds and unless India stands up to the world, no one will respect us. In this world, fear has no place. Only strength respects strength. I was willing to accept what I couldn't change. You have to dream before your dreams can come true. If 4 things are followed, having a great aim, acquiring knowledge, hard work, and perseverance, then anything can be achieved. Let me define a leader. He must have vision and passion and not be afraid of any problem. Instead, he should know how to defeat it. Most importantly, he must work with integrity. Poetry comes from the highest happiness or the deepest sorrow. The youth need to be enabled to become job generators from job seekers. New markets could be created by rural potentials, which could lead to rise in the employment. The purpose of education is to make good human beings with skill and expertise. Enlightened human beings can be created by teachers. Building capacity dissolves differences. It irons out inequalities. Climbing to the top demands strength, whether it is to the top of Mount Everest or to the top of your career. Educationists should build the capacities of the spirit of inquiry, creativity, entrepreneurial and moral leadership among students and become their role model. Smart habitation is an integrated area of villages and a city working in harmony and where the rural and urban divide has reduced to thin line. Creativity is the key to success in the future, and primary education is where teachers can bring creativity in children at that level.